Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I've pulled for you the Four of Staffs for this full moon reading being done on the full moon in Cancer, the first full moon of the new year. This is about a celebration of your community of growth, however that looks to you. This can be a family unit, this can be a community, this can be a professional team or organization. Whatever that community is, this can be in all areas of your life. This can be a relationship where you recognize shared values in growth, in learning, and the celebration of that. Let us not forget that we live, many of us, in communities and cultures and places where educational is freely accessible. It doesn't mean there aren't obstacles and that sacrifices are not required. They well may be. They always are. But you are recognizing that all the members of your team, in your relationships, in your family are benefiting from the opportunities to learn and grow. And that's something that is supported and celebrated. This is a general reading, Leo. It isn't going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the description box below for information. And I welcome you. And for your present, we have the Six of Cups. This is about a soul bond, absolutely. It can be a particular soul bond or it can be a group of them because there's something of a group or communal theme already emerging here. This can be relationships from your past, from your childhood, from your school years, from your formative years. People with whom you have expressed your gifts and your talents freely, with joy, with playfulness, creating beautiful memories, shared memories with others, sweet memories. And this represents those very profound connections with others who are deeply aligned with you. And in that way, you are reclaiming that energy of joy in who you are, in your talents, in the connections that you've made, celebrating the achievements of each, supporting each other in any way that you desire to grow, to learn more. This can be the reconnection with many of those soul bonds from the past as well. In the past, the Three of Staffs is about you've been setting up the conditions for you to launch yourself into a new opportunity, for you to gain the connections, the training perhaps, look at other ways that others have done something that you wish to emulate, learning more about the community, gathering information, but overall turning your focus towards new landscapes, new communities, new places, new locations, new audiences, so that you can be of service in a broader way. And this does require collaboration, feedback, input from others with whom you are connecting. This is what I'm describing as the setup for something that you wish to launch, something that you wish to begin, to start, to grow, something new. And in the future, the Nine of Jades. Leo, this is about your ability to be independent. The emphasis here is on economic independence. And this has been also something of a theme for so many of us. This indicates that you are learning how to balance your relationships so that you understand everything starts from you. Whatever abundance you seek in the world, whatever prosperity you aim for, it's important to recognize the abundance that you already have. How you cultivate your resources, how you invest in yourself is the key. And in the immediate future, I see you moving towards a greater awareness that growth requires ongoing investment because you never stop growing, you never stop learning. Every new opportunity is an opportunity for growth, new things to learn. And understanding that is to understand that you're constantly seeding your own prosperity and abundance. You're constantly investing in those things that are aligned with your growth and prosperity. And that absolutely includes those close relationships, those connections that are aligned with your vision. I'm going to pull an oracle card. If this reading is resonating for you, Leo, please like this video, please share this with others, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the Guilt card, and it reads, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And part of that is for some of you that I'm sensing, uh, your forward movement, your pathway to greater abundance and independence brings up feelings of guilt for those perhaps who haven't moved forward, for ways that you've held yourself back in the past from moving forward independently when that was a choice you could have made. This is a lot about regrets and feeling what is sometimes called survivor's guilt. In other words, there is the phenomenon of feeling guilty when you have survived or been abundant when others around you who you feel you had just as much as you had do not succeed, do not do well. This is also the experience of others feeling mournful for you if you haven't, in some ways, taken advantage of the opportunities you've had, and you may now realize that you have missed out on. Perhaps you've even lost because you didn't take the opportunities up when you could have. And that sense of guilt that others may feel, you feel that. You may internalize that. The sense of having missed the boat when something so valuable was being offered to you. In the present, the Six of Cups is being clarified by the Three of Wands, which is a repeat, and the Nine of Swords. I'm going to start with the Nine of Swords. Is this feeling of finally releasing feelings of disappointment, failure, guilt, shame, finally realizing that those emotions were holding you back, were keeping you back, were blocking the ability for you to create something new. You've invested a lot of work into releasing these things honestly, at really taking responsibility for your part in whatever oppression or sadness or disappointment you experienced, and thus releasing it in order to, once again, set something new up for yourself. This is a new path of growth, a new excitement, inspiration regarding all the possibilities that are available to you on your own terms. In the past, the Three of Staffs is clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles again. So beautiful full moon energy is driving home some really key elements here today. And one is this inspiration and desire to grow. And this is about your independent uh, uh, balance, your economic balance, your ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to take full responsibility for yourself, to cultivate those things that have value to you and that increase and generate your abundance. This is being done in the face of your now clear recognition about the way others have wounded you through uh, increasing a sense of doubt or inadequacy. So the expectations others may have projected onto you made you feel as though these were things you could never live up to, that you didn't know enough, that you weren't smart enough, that you didn't have enough of something to make those expectations real. And in the place of your own sense of worthiness or value, you may have internalized those beliefs and they may have indeed blocked you from doing much of anything. This is in the past. You now understand that what others say, what others project onto you, their expectations belong to them. They don't belong to you. They're not even a comment on you. They often can reflect the fears of others, the fears that you will blow up beyond them, that you will be more successful than them, that you will leave them behind, that they don't understand you, that they can't be a part of your world. Whatever level of fear gets activated by the unkind words that other people communicate to you that is hurtful, you now recognize that that actually is about others and that the assistance, support, and love that you need and require is available elsewhere. You've already established those relationships that support you, that value you, that have faith in your ability to grow and do better. In the future, the Nine of Jades is clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So there are two things that I think are being reflected right now in your ability to be independent, truly independent. And economic independence is not the full range, but it is particularly important to you as you have begun to heal your relationships. In other words, you are learning to ask for what you want in a way that's completely willing to negotiate that with the other party or parties. So that in taking care of yourself and attending to your own needs, that's the Queen of Cups, in healing yourself, you understand that by asking for what you want, you also understand that you are willing to share that effort, exchange that energy in some way that is reciprocal, in some way that is agreed upon and that is clear, so that you not only do not overgive, but you discourage others from overgiving to you, understanding that there's an implicit obligation when you accept things from others and don't reciprocate. So you have worked very hard on understanding how to be clear in your relationships, how to be clear in your negotiations, how to understand that these are not static functions. These things continue to grow and rebalance throughout the life of our relationships, throughout our own growth. As we grow, we change, our needs and desires change, and we should be able and willing to articulate to those that we care about and are in relationship with. I hope I'm making myself clear. I'm going to pull an oracle. I think this is called the Abisa Oracle to finish up this reading. I hope that this has been helpful to you. And I pulled Transformation. I'll just let you look at these cards, which I find, those of you who know me know I really resonate with colors and vibrant patterns. Transformation reads embrace change and transformation in your life, like a snake shedding its skin. Let go of old patterns, beliefs, and habits and welcome new beginnings and personal growth. Trust the process of renewal and embrace the new you emerging. Thank you so much, Leo, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.